old third-hand laptop. I don't have much space, but I will try. You can give it a try. I guess worst case scenario, you could try to maybe get a newer laptop. If you really want to pursue streaming, it's a tough journey, especially to get started. And I don't know if you're attempting it as a VTuber or just to give it a try. But I think if you really want to, get on that hard grind set with Chio. You might have some results. Maybe. I would not be a good streamer. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Like, well, some of it is stuff you can teach yourself. Like, the first thing that I was going to say is, if you're not good at talking for long periods, but you can teach yourself to do that. You can build the stamina, and you can teach yourself to do that, even with like a slow chat. I used to stream to like, I think the very first top number of viewers that I used to get, like back ancient times, the first peak viewership number that I remember that's in my memory banks was 3 viewers. That was my peak. 3 viewers. 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. That was my first peak. On a good day, it was 3 people being there. And then I just kept streaming more, and I would watch people and try to like learn from them, you know? Like, what do I think I could learn from? What do I really like about these people? Oh, I like the type of jokes that they're making. Oh, maybe I could try to learn how to tell my own jokes in a similar style. You know, stuff like that. And it like slowly adds up over time. You become funnier, you become better at conversation, you become more confident. And then if you learn like some marketing skills for yourself, share around clips and stuff, you know? I don't recommend only streaming on Twitch. If you want to do Twitch, that's fine. But if you do Twitch, I recommend having like a Twitter or a YouTube, share around like clips and stuff. Or instead of just clips, you do a big brain play and just make original video content that's separate from your streams. Like Chio with animations. You could do that. And then it's not just clips. There's a lot you can do. Yeah. I just want to be encouraging. I think if people want to be streamers, they can maybe do it. You just gotta do it right. You gotta do it right. There's a lot of streamers that don't make it, but I think there's also a lot of streamers that just don't do it right. You know? And like, that's kind of the case for everything, right? Like, anybody could attempt to cook, but if you're not doing it right, it's not going to come out very well, you know? Everybody could attempt to paint, but like, without like some basic technique, or like maybe you're like doing something with the paints you're not supposed to, it's not gonna come out very well, you know? It's just like anything else. Yeah. I'm super quiet, I don't have the personality for it, but I love watching streamers fail. But like when I first started, I was boring as frick. I was boring as frick when I started, man. I felt like I was like opening up my box for like the first time, you know. Like I went from like super sheltered, never leave my house, with parents who would not always encourage me to be myself. And, you know, like, I felt like my personality was kind of shoved together into this small, quiet little ball. You know, like, you're taking all your personality, just push it down into a small ball. Okay, now it's in this little box, and now I can be quiet and not really let it out. And like, yeah, you have to like unlearn that a little. Like, at least I had to unlearn that. I had to learn how to open the box, and then I also had to learn how to put that personality forward in a way that's like entertaining too, you know? And it took, I want to say it took a few years, but I feel like my chance to move out of my house was when I really started like, really was able to come out of my shell. I wasn't really able to do that home until I moved away. I didn't even have my own room. When I lived with my family, I shared a room with my sister. So there were times where I'm making content. I just have to do it when she's in there. And it's super awkward. And it's... it's super awkward and it's super... I don't want to when there's somebody in the room, and I still hate the idea of it, but I had to until I was able to leave. So yeah. You know, no shame at all if you don't think it's for you. I just want to be encouraging that even if you think that, like, you can if you wanted to. If you wanted to. The keyword just being if you want to. But if you wanted to, you could learn how to be someone that you feel is more entertainment. Yeah. Be cringe and free. Yeah, like some of the stuff that I used to get told was like not to talk randomly, not to get super excited over things like cats. There was one time I got really excited over a cat, and my mom was like, what did she say? My mom was like, can you not act your age? People your age don't talk to cats like that, which like was not true. It was not true. I was just like, oh my god, I can't. Like, hi kitty, hi. Like that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. It was like, hi kitty, hi. Oh my kitty. Yeah. Yeah, you can kind of imagine what the environment was like. But I managed to like unlearn stuff and kind of came out of my shell. You know, I baby talk my cat every day. I know. Everybody does that. Well, maybe not literally everybody, but like so many people do that. It's not normal. It's like one of the most normal things I can think of for pet lovers, you know, animal lovers. Yeah, I don't know why she said that. I don't know. I don't know, but yeah. I talk to cats like that too. Yeah, so many people. Listen, I'm 33. People absolutely talk like that at my age. I know. Bro, like freaking grannies with less than 2 years left to live talk like that. Like, what do you mean? But yeah, like I feel like just from my own experience, if you really want to do something and you put your mind to it, you can do a lot. Like I feel like it's kind of like, it might sound kind of tacky to say, like chasing your dreams and all that, but like I genuinely believe in it myself because I feel like that was my real experience. Literally started from nothing. Honestly, maybe you can even say less than nothing. I don't know. I don't know how many people like don't have some of those like shove your personality down into like a little ball problems. But like you can start from nothing and grow something out of it. Like you can. It just all depends on like what you do and how you do it. Yeah. Encouraging Chio hours. The sheer number of hard times that we have here. It's like a voice of power. 30,000 voices merged to become one, flattening all enemies in our path with the power of meow.